Hey guys, it's Kate here, Empower 360 Sickness. Empower 360 Sickness. That's about how my week's gone this week, guys. It's been a bit full on, and clearly I'm a bit tongue-tied. So let me start that again. Hey guys, it's Kate from Empower 360 Fitness, and welcome to the second installment of Body Bestie Fridays. Today I want to talk about something that I call the comparison conundrum. Now, we all do it, right? We compare ourselves to the person next to us, or somebody in one of our group fitness classes, or someone at the gym, or somebody at school or at uni or at work who does something better than us, or looks better than us. And you know what? It's just so destructive, yeah? What is going on in their life has nothing to do with what's going on in your life, and their journey has absolutely no effect on your journey whatsoever. And I'd like to start with a little bit of a quote, which is, "Comparison is the thief of joy," by Theodore Roosevelt. And it's so true. By comparing ourselves to other people and coming up lacking, it just makes you feel bad about yourself. You don't feel good about yourself. It is the thief of joy. And last week I spoke a little bit about social media and about the absolute avalanche of images that we're bombarded with every single day, and that we compare ourselves to, and we absolutely come up lacking. You know, there is beautiful, tanned, gorgeous people that make us feel small, flabby and insignificant. And as we know, all you need to do is search #Fitspo in order to feel really, really rubbish about yourself really, really fast, right? So why do we compare ourselves to these people? Because I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a secret. It's not real. All of these accounts are so curated. We all know that the Kardashians and the Jenners of this world have makeup artists and hairstylists and clothing stylists, and then they face tune that sucker within an inch of its life before they consider posting it anywhere on social media. It's not real, right? I'll let you in on another little bit of a secret, right? Even my account, my Instagram account, you might see pictures of a healthy meal, or you might see like things that my PT clients are getting up to, or something that my teen boot camp clients are getting up to, and maybe the odd workout. There's always a couple of pictures of my crazy kids. But what you don't see is the fact that often on a Sunday, I'm so flipping tired that I let my kids Uber Eats McDonald's breakfast because I can't get off the couch. Or what you may not see is that last night I had like a hormonal flip out and I ate half of the Easter egg chocolate that has left over from Easter. My point is that stuff is not relevant to my fitness account, so I don't post it. It goes on my private page. So even someone like me, who's a really, really normal person, has an account that is curated, yeah? It's not 100% of the story. Even if it is all real and authentic, it's not 100% of the story. So why do we compare ourselves to these accounts, to these people, when we know it's just not real? It's not going to get us anywhere. That's a good one. So even those super inspirational Transformation Tuesday photos that we see, where there's one picture and they're flabby and they're ugly, and then there's another picture and they're all tanned and beautiful and toned, and they're often used to sell you some sort of pill, potion, powder, supplement to say, you too can have these amazing results in just 8 weeks, when the truth is that some of the time, the difference between these two photos could have been years. Or sometimes, these companies pay a fitness model to eat a heap of food, put on a crap load of weight, then take a really big, flabby, disgusting photo, and then they pay them to go back to their normal diet routine and their normal training routine, and then they take the amazing after picture, and then they use those pictures to try and sell you something, whereas in actual fact, the product had absolutely nothing to do with their weight loss. So why do we compare ourselves to these people? And then there's the people that we compare ourselves to, on a daily basis, or the person next to us. We might compare ourselves to this gorgeous girl that we know who looks amazing in a bikini, but in actual fact, she might be battling some really, really horrible stuff, and she might have some sort of disordered eating. She looks amazing, but she might be really sad inside. Or you might compare yourself to that guy who is really buff and has amazing biceps and awesome pecs and looks amazing without his shirt on. But you might not know that that guy probably spends like 2 hours a day in the gym, and he monitors his macros so badly that, you know, he can't even go out and have a beer on the weekend because he's worried about putting on weight. We don't know the story. It's never 100% true. So don't compare yourselves to these people. So today's exercise is, there is 8 things that you can do in order to cut out the comparison conundrum. Now, number 1 is to be aware when you're doing it. Yeah, if you find yourself standing in the canteen line and going, oh my God, she's so beautiful and I look like shit, stop. Just stop, be aware of it, and take notice of when it happens. Point number 2 is to count your blessings. Everybody has something to be grateful for, and no matter what you look like and no matter what the person next to you looks like, you've all got something to be grateful for. And if we just pay attention to all the wonderful things that are going on in our lives, or the wonderful things that our bodies can do, then we don't need to make those comparisons in order, we won't feel so bad about making those comparisons. Number 3, focus on your strengths. Thanks, Charles. Charlie was just saying, love this, Kate. Thank you, my beautiful friend. So number 3 is to focus on your strengths, okay? Everybody has something that they are amazingly good at. And you might be able to sing, you might be able to dance, you might be able to cook, you might speak another language. But those things are the things that are going to make you feel better about yourself, not comparing yourself to someone else. Number 4, don't bring other people down. If you're comparing yourself to someone else and maybe you do find yourself coming up lacking, don't bring them down just to make yourself feel better, because you might feel better for about 30 seconds, but that is absolutely fleeting and you won't feel better about yourself in the long term. Number 5, have some gratitude. Gratitude will serve you better than any comparison ever will. So be grateful for the things you've got. I'm just going to stick my head over here and tell my 6-year-old to stop making noise. So I might have to cut this one short today because I've got a few naughty monkeys over here that are probably not going to let me. Nah, come on, be fair, you two. Come and say hi.
Hello.
So I think I'm going to have to sign off today because these naughty monkeys have decided to interrupt. So guys, I'll post the rest of this later on tonight. Goodbye from the hippie family. Love your body, guys, because it's the only one you've got.